Hi everyone, Julia here, recording this on June 24th, I think, 2023. This year is half over almost, just wow. Man, this year I have had so many awesome lessons and so many awesome experiences and so much abundance. Wow, so grateful. Just amazing, and so much more I can see on the horizon. So just exciting. Looking forward to just riding this wave and catching the next one. It can be so fun living this life if you know how to play in the magic and be an observer. Don't get stuck in the middle and think it's all about you. It's all about your lessons and your opportunities and your creative abilities. And yeah, wow, just wow. What a time to be alive, as they say. And I wanted to talk about the difference between being something and acting like something. And Tom Campbell talks about this all the time. He's like, you can act kind and polite, but if you're not doing it from the being level, it's just an act. And that's something I've dealt with a lot recently, noticing, because of course when somebody's acting like they're all that and then some or whatever, it's easy to see through that. It's easy to see, oh well, they have low self-esteem, so they're trying to act like they're better or whatever. But when somebody's always acting kind and polite, then you're like, oh yeah, well, they're kind and polite, cool. And you don't ever think maybe it's an act. But more times than not, it is. Very few people are kind. A lot of people act kind, but very few actually are. Same thing with being love. You can say you love something, but love is a state of being. And it's really like or dislike when it comes to everything else and needs. But love is unconditional. And if it's conditional, it's not love. It's something else. So yeah, you have to be it. You have to be it. And that is not easy. And that takes lifetimes to have the ability to actually be love, to get through all these training courses, all these challenges, these obstacles, and ultimately all these phenomenal, amazing lessons that are invaluable as long as you know what they are. They're lessons. And don't take things personally. We let our egos get into so much instead of just observing, oh, what am I supposed to learn here? What's going on here? Like recently, I've gotten down to the lowest budget I've had in a long time, and so kicking back into those old stress patterns about that, and of course that just keeps that frequency, and it's a feedback loop, and you just have to shake it off. You have to just anticipate, wow, how's this going to be resolved? It's going to be so cool. It always is, I'm excited. I anticipate the end result of this, knowing it's going to be perfect. And I've always had everything I need and then some. So yeah, just change that frequency and then things start falling back into place. So yeah, to get to that point where you truly are love, you truly are kind. Man, it's a challenge, and even, it's just because you know something, you can't automatically just be it. Just like a lot of us know about shadow work and inner work, emotional healing work, whatever you like to call it, but we don't actually put the work in to achieve it. And I think the same thing goes with trying to be love. And so when you are a kind person, you're generally kind from the being level and not just acting kind. So, yeah, to get there is a challenge, but it is something that we can all do. And the first thing we have to have is intention. And really, if intention is the only thing you have, it's enough. Just keep that intention at all times, that you ultimately want to be loved, that you ultimately want to truly be kind, not just act kind. And it will eventually manifest. And then you put some action behind it too, some emotion as well, and you're off. And there's a good chance that you can achieve that in this lifetime and not have to come back a few more times to get there. And whatever level of consciousness you leave this avatar from, you'll enter your next avatar with that level of consciousness. So that is the bonus. Even though you don't remember the details, you do retain the quality. And that's why some people get here and they got it together and everything goes perfect. And others got all kinds of lessons. Not always fun, not always pretty. Sometimes lots of trauma. But we all get through it. We come out the other end. Hopefully better off if we're paying attention and we have honest self-awareness. And we just do what it takes. And once you know better, you do better, hopefully. Unfortunately, that's not true for everyone, but that's okay. Everyone's on their own path. Everybody does their own thing. And sometimes our paths cross. Sometimes we stay on the path together for a while. Sometimes it's a short time. Sometimes it's a long time. But it's all good. And in the end, we're all on our own path. And we all have to learn our own lessons. And we all have to put in the intention and the effort to become love, as that's our end goal. So there you go. So thanks everyone for listening. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Remember to always focus on what you want. Help others if you can. And I will talk to y'all next time. Ciao, ciao. Here come the kitties.